Let's be real.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another AAA meeting. I am your host, Rsist. As usual, is my co-host, Drunkle.
As usual, is your co-host.
Yes.
As usual.
The otter is missing.
AWOL.
Oh, I should probably change the string goal because it just says Otter Search Fund instead of the otter, because Otter's my cat.
You have a cat called Otter?
Yeah.
That's okay. Does Polly know about this?
I think the cat has seniority over the name.
Yeah, well, the cat shows up.
I mean, the cat does show up.
Right?
The cat does show up.
I mean, I get called out in real time. Fat Man says Drunkle's been on time too often. Something suspicious is going on here. You're telling me, man. It's been a weird month since, because I'm starting at 9:30 instead of 10:30, and it's the last time today. Our clocks changed Saturday night, Sunday morning, and we're going to be back to normal as of Monday. I can't wait.
Yeah,
So a return to the norm.
I bet
it's going to be
nice to get back to normal.
It was, look, no one likes change.
No, especially autistic people. And I must be one of them, because this new Discord layout fucking sucks. I had to go.
Oh my god!
I had to go into the back end of it and fucking increase the text size, because I'm like, what is this, font for ants?
It's just ugly, and no one asked for it. But they did it anyway.
Nobody wanted this.
We want to revert. Let's start a petition. It's like, you remember when Facebook would fucking change their layout and people would be like, copy and paste this and put it as your Facebook status, and they'll change it. One of my favorites was, I think Facebook was saying, like, they're gonna start using your information for some shit, and there was like, copy and paste this status, and it says that you opt out of it. You know, like they're gonna give a shit about
like you putting a status somehow negates all their horse shit. I remember the one saying that they can use your pictures for promotional material.
Can they?
No.
Why not?
Oh.
It would make sense that they can't. I mean, it's not like, you know, you own it. You uploaded it, you know, you put it onto their website. That's theirs now. I'm just sad.
We found the owner. Steve Dave's dollar helped.
Thank you, Steve Dave. I was on
oh, he's muted.
a poster advertiser for my university course. The first 2 years I did in the theatre. And me and another girl were used for a promotional poster for the course. And I was like, I did not fucking agree to this at all. And my professors are like, it doesn't matter, mate. Like, we're using it. And I went,
they don't give a fuck.
No.
How you doing, buddy? What's going on?
Mate, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I didn't have the time to do a Twitch stream today because I've had a lot of work this week. Sunday I did a builder's clean, right? So if builders come in, they renovate an entire floor, and then when they're done, I've got to come in and clean up all their shit. And that was on a fucking Sunday, on God's day, Sinatra, a day of rest, and that took fucking ages. And then I was fucking cleaning staircases on Wednesday, and then I had my regular Thursday work. And today, someone was like, I can't come into it today, I'm sick. So I go and fucking do their cleaning for them. And on Sunday, I've got a fucking deep clean of a cafe floor and a corridor as well. There's just a lot of work going on right now. So, but I did. I said, I'm a busy. Well, I mean, the rent increase is killing me, man. Hopefully, I've got enough to actually pay my rent this month. If not, then
you can get repo and play it with us maybe tonight.
Not tonight, no, because I got to fucking pay my rent first. I might not have.
I mean, if somebody bought it for you.
If someone bought it for me, sure, but I might not have £8.50 at the end of it, is what I'm saying. Like, it's going to be a struggle as it is.
Chat.
It's just saying, Bryce, where are you? And but I said, because I've had this cold, and I was like, right, Friday, I'm over it. I'm fucking done. Fucking done. So I'm back at the gym today. I had a week off because of the cold, and I was back at the gym, and my God, am I tired.
Yeah, I went to the gym today because it's a day during the week.
It's a day. Yeah.
So I went to the gym.
It was legs for me today, and I came back and I ate some meatballs.
You know what I'm going to have?
Meatballs. Oh.
That was crisp.
Oh, is that some of that canned air from Spaceballs?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's canned carbonation with liquid bread around it.
Hold your fire! This man isn't black! What?
I love a liquid bread, and I love a Daryl O, who throws $10 with no message. Thank you very much, Daryl O. Shiro in the chat says the Welshman still has a cold. Now, I mean, first off, there's no one Welsh here, so obviously I think you're typing in the wrong chat there. But just on the off chance that you're talking about me, well, for one, not Welsh. And number two, no. I said, right, Friday comes, and I ain't got a cold anymore. I'm fucking done. It's back to business. So no.
Does Daryl get a spin?
That's the Jackbox Olympics. For $10, you can spin a wheel, and you'll get a point towards the game. Daryl O, oh man, he dropped so many fucking $10 throughout season 2. Never got it. But it did happen the other week for season 3, and everyone was very proud of it.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Oh, damn, dude. I didn't know you were hosting today.
Hey. Got rent to pay, motherfucker. It's Slimson for $5 says, Drucker Johnson! Thank you very much, buddy.
Anna resubscribed with Prime, and you tell him Steve Dave said, like. Thank you, Steve Dave.
Every third letter.
Well, no, it's every third word.
Every third letter. If it's just one word, it's every third letter, in which case it was just K.
Well, no. There were 3 words there. I just picked one of the 3.
Oh, there were. Right, okay.
Yeah. But Daryl O, or not Daryl O, Steve Dave is right. Like. There were other things.
You wouldn't get away with it here. You shouldn't get away with it at home.
This is the best Friday show ever.
I got $1. Oh my God.
Won't stop.
I mean, guys, look. It's giving me money and it's pissing off Sinatra. This is a win-win. Again! Keep it fucking going. It's Festonia for $25 dues. What's that, Festonia? He says, the idea of drunksly living under a bridge just will not do. So here you go, you lovable scamp. I'm a lovable scamp, Sid.
San Miguel's right. Drunkle does have to get the game now.
I gotta pay my fucking rent first, you dick.
And Daryl O for 10, no comment. Thank you, Daryl O. Much appreciated.
Are you bastards gonna say hello to me or what?
I tried to when you were muted.
And it's Taxman for $8.
Fucking unmuted. Shit.
Says, give me a semi-bot at Headman Manor. Give me a semi-bot at Headman Manor? Is that a reference to something?
Who said that?
Taxman.
Oh,
a slim-headed bot. What?
Once you play Repo, you'll know.
Oh, okay, right.
It
was Daryl O's payday today, wasn't it?
Chet, did you hear him say hello? Because I did not.
I did not hear a hello.
You know what? It's totally possible that. Okay, I did say hello, but it might not have gone through the mic because.
Well, we're not saying you didn't say it. We're saying we didn't hear it.
Yeah, well, fair enough. One way or another. Sin, you got a solution to my fucking headphone wireless fucking problem. I'm all ears, brother. I'm all ears.
Wired.
Let's go wired.
Yeah, dude, I flat out refuse to use wireless headphones.
They're nice to be wireless, but then you just want to walk away and come back and so on. But it keeps wanting to run off the fucking mic. We were talking about this, when I was last time we were going over the visual audio crap. Anyway, Daryl L, thank you very much for the $10 and the spooky goose. Well, actually, it's a duck. It's a duck. It's haunted.
Goose. I had the goose.
That's a duck. You bloody fool.
No,
it's an Australian
mine was a goose.
Duck. No, it's a duck.
No, my $8 was a goose.
It ain't always about you.
But when I'm talking about me, it's about me. Oh, God damn it. Oh. Why do I watch it every time?
I never do. You watch that shit?
Every time.
Why would you watch it?
I don't know.
Have you guys seen the new dono I made, the Space Racism Supremacy?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Warhammer one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember if you guys saw it. Oh,
I think that was last week. Friday.
What are you gonna say, Polly?
You said ahoy hoy sin, I heard. So I was like, okay, go ahead. Yeah.
I used to think Dinklage was just pulling up a step stool behind him when he was going on about little people being in Snow White remake. Now I think he's trying to save their careers. He was bring puny prophetic? Bring puny prophetic.
You know what?
You can get hit with the
Not sure what bring puny prophetic is, but thank you.
Woo! I've got to cut a new one that doesn't have Kevin Costner in it.
Why?
The end of Yellowstone left such a bad taste in my mouth.
I haven't seen it yet.
All right. I real close to doing some spoilers there, but I shouldn't. It just, the last few seasons, the writing kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. But they ended it like that. It made the end of Sopranos seem like a fucking operatic piece of brilliance. I
didn't hate the end of Sopranos, though, because you kind of know what happens.
hold that thought because we got words, buddy.
Okay.
Festonia, thank you for the $25. We sensed something we've not felt since. Oh, there's Polly. That just reminded me, speaking of Star Wars, I saw a meme this morning. You know, it's a real good meme when you laugh out loud and you're the only one in the room. Like,
Oh, yeah.
not
Yeah,
LOL,
definitely.
but like for real, LOL. You know what I mean? Like
Actual, like guffawing,
Laughing.
genuine mirth.
yeah. When it was the text at the bottom said, when you get invited to a war plan meeting and you weren't meant to, it's Darth Vader and a bunch of Imperial officers walking down the hallway of the Death
Big
Star.
Bird?
And with Big Bird.
My
yeah.
brother sent me that fucking donation earlier. Or donation, Jesus Christ. Meme earlier.
I laughed. I mean, see, they could be making fun of your guy. If it's funny, it's funny. And that's how you know the left ain't got no sense of humor. Because when it's at them, they don't laugh. I mean, it was an understandable fuck up, but a huge fuck up nonetheless. So let's have fun with it, man. Big Bird with the fucking Imperial officers. I loved it. He's like 3 or 4 heads taller than the rest of them. Yeah, it was too funny. So I mean, you actually like the end of Sopranos?
I mean, you know what happens, and you could tell that it was coming.
Well, look, here's the way I see it. Okay. The interpretation is, and I agree. You know, yeah. Spoilers. Tony's dead. Okay.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Or is it like the island from Lost?
What do you mean?
What?
Like
He's
the
been
end
dead
of
all
Lost
along, but like the mafia was purgatory.
No, it's that's what bugs me about it is that okay, so he's dead. Quit trying to read into that scene as if it's like 100 different kinds of metaphor that's referencing something. And remember this one scene in this one episode with this one guy, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Like it's guys, none of that's real. You're
It's at
reading
face
into
value, really.
Yeah. That's if you want to argue, okay, Tony's dead, and it's just really clear what happened, and the scene was kind of written in a confusing way, but that's clear what happened. Hey, no arguments, but Dr. Akula, thank you for the $10. Can't donate much anymore since
What was
they
that name?
stopped social. Dr. Akula?
Acula?
Dr. Acula?
Dracula?
There you
Yeah.
go.
No, it's DR _ capital A. And no, I didn't clue into it that it was Dracula. I do now. Though.
Really? You could have kept that to yourself and just be like,
Dr.
yeah, I know, guys. I was just saying it my way.
I will admit my fuck ups.
All right. Oh, that's very brave of
fuck
you.
up, Dr.
Very brave.
Akula. You know, run with it, man.
Dr.
It's fine.
Akula.
Yeah.
It's Polish.
Yeah. When you show up and you're, you're young Gary Oldman with the tall hat on in the London streets, you know.
When
You're not-
Frieza's brother.
Yeah, you're Dr. Acula. You know, when you're dating Winona Ryder.
It just took me a minute to get my head around young Gary Oldman.
And by the way, since I'm the only one Fustonia didn't say hi to, hi Fustonia. I see you.
I wondered if you were going to say something about that. I see how it is, Festonia.
No, I'm saying hello. Hi.
He sees how it is. He's not gay.
Supposedly.
Wow.
So
Depends who you ask, really.
Vladimir Akula, PhD. Thank you very much. Can't donate much anymore since they stopped Social Security payments for 150-year-olds. Nice.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
You gotta be older than that, right?
Oh, a lot older. Sure. Vlad the Impaler, mate. That was a while ago, wasn't it?
Actually, I don't know. What year was that?
It was pre-gun.
What?
Yeah, pre-gun,
Was-
sure.
Was
He
it?
was doing his yeah. Come on, why would be fucking Vlad the fucking shooter, wasn't it? If look at, he's got a shooter.
When was the first
Why would he be in-
Dracula book released?
That's Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Mid 1800s, wasn't it?
1897.
Oh, that late. Okay.
But then, like, it's based on Vlad the Impala.
Vlad the
They had
Javeliner.
guns in the 1890s.
No, but that I'm talking about Vlad the Impaler, not
Yeah,
Bram
based
Stoker's
upon
Dracula.
the historical figure, Vlad Tepes.
And he was all about the impaling, right? It wasn't like Vlad shoot 'em up. It was he loved it. He was like, oh, I just fucking love impaling people, so much that it wormed his way into his nickname,
Impaling and stabbing is still a valid combat thing right now.
Yeah. I mean, the impaling was less about combat and more about sending a message.
So the relevancy of a gun there is moot.
Well, I'm just saying it was pre-gun.
He could be Vlad
He
the
was-
Bayonetter.
He could have been Vlad the archer.
He could have been, but he wasn't, because he wasn't just like, oh, fucking Vlad loves archery. He didn't. I mean, maybe he did, but not as much as he loved impaling.
what was in those waffles? I'm gaking.
Shrek, donkey, grab that baby oil there and start lathering yourselves up. It's time to get out freak on.
Oh, hell no, Shrek, keep trying to dinner without song.
No, donkey. This is my swan, yeah, donkey. This is my swan, yeah, donkey. This is my swan, yeah, donkey. This is my swan.
It's the baby oil that does it for me.
Write that down, Shelley.
Hi, back acha, sin. Let's see what the question marks do. It's his swamp. It is his swamp. Thank you, Fostonia, very much. Appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, he could have been Vlad the King.
Hold your fire! This man isn't black! What?
Oh my god. For $10 is Dr. Akula. Fucking
See? It does look like Dr. Cooler, right?
No, he actually says Akula. He actually spelled it that way.
And Johnny Sixtoes for the 13 earlier, thank you.
I'm perfectly okay with Dr. Akula.
I like him a lot more now, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like an off-brand Dr. Pepper, doesn't it?
Yeah, like there's Dr. Thunder and Mountain Mist.
Yeah.
Dr. Akula.
Roller Cola.
You have
And I
Roller
got
Cola?
Roller Cola.
Yeah, we just have cola.
It's just called Cola?
Yeah.
Like the brand is just Cola.
Yeah.
You know what I don't understand? So we're talking about Yellowstone, right? I'm talking about different spin-offs that they want to do. You know the spin-off that's obvious that they need to do that would be fucking epic? 90s. The 90s Yellowstone.
I was going to say Ron Cadillac.
The 90s Yellowstone.
Because they kept doing, they would do flashbacks to, Dutton like John Dutton at a previous age, right? So you had John Dutton,
yeah.
Kevin Costner's character when he was a younger man, when Rip was just a teenager, and he helped him out with the problem on the ranch, and that's how Rip ended up becoming like his main guy on the ranch.
I don't know, man. Like they try to do that
I'd love
with
midnight. Yeah, the early 90s. It's not midnight, it's actually early 90s. They're far enough away ago that you could, he's got to put up with, Ace of Base music playing in the background when he goes to town and shit, or a little bit
Oh,
of.
yeah.
What's with all this grunge music you kids are into? Dutton's just all angry about it could be like a period drama. And the actor
news has
that they
just
got to
hit him
play
that
him just
Kurt
looks
Cobain's
like,
just killed himself. Like, fuck yeah, let's do it, mate. That sounds amazing.
That's
Yeah.
like stuff people in town are talking about. Oh, did you hear about that Cobain fella?
Mm.
and it wouldn't be old man Dutton. It was when he was
Boy.
young and agile. His father just died, so he's just coming into the ownership of Yellowstone to begin with.
Boy, I
You know what I mean?
love
So-
looking at those twin towers. Hope nothing
Yeah.
happens to them.
Yellowstone zombie apocalypse. I just went to New York City and saw me them twin towers.
Fostoni says, "Come on, chat. You see that stream boss? Knock me off. I dare you." It would be about 4 of the new donation to take him out, and I have a couple more 40K ones coming down the pipes.
That Clinton fella seems like a good egg.
Yeah, he's very faithful to his wife.
family man, I hear.
Finally, we got a right proper Southerner. Now, true, he's from Arkansas, but, you know. He was really into Depeche Mode. I never got Depeche Mode.
Me neither. Never my jam.
It's like The Cure. Like, no disrespect to anybody who liked it. I just never got it.
I'll put some disrespect to people who think Nirvana is the best thing that's ever been put to audio tape.
Yeah, but I can get Nirvana. Nirvana's loud. It's power chords. It's mosh pits. Okay, I get it. Yeah, it's not hard to understand why Nirvana was huge. But, and most of grunge in general, why it was huge. I get it. But I don't get The Cure.
Apparently Depeche Mode is a great concert. A good, like, Ghost is a great concert. But I can get why people don't like it. Like, Ghost is a fucking phenomenal show to see live. But I know that's not going to be for everybody.
I've heard that about Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Dude, TSO is amazing live.
That's what I heard.
I like
Excuse me,
Electronic
shit.
Light Orchestra. ELO. They're good.
It's too bad I never
It
got
was-
to see Parliament or Funkadelic or Parliament Funkadelic during their heyday when they were live, man. Apparently that was a spaced out fucking show. They had a UFO that came down and landed the mothership, and George Clinton would walk down out of the fucking inner hall and shit. It was really something.
I might go see Insane Clown Posse when they come to Cleveland.
Really?
Yeah,
Chris
I
on
think I
YouTube
might.
says-
My friend said she's going to go. I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay, maybe.
Gayest person on YouTube says, ain't no way the whole orchestra is trans.
I saw a meme of that, but it was Paulie Walnuts going, yeah, ain't no fucking way. You mean to tell me the whole orchestra's trans? I really, really recommend the TSO ticket. I was going to take Shelly for Christmas. I think it was like 2 years ago. And they were like $400 a ticket.
Woo!
Talk about you ain't no fucking way. Donkey Punch says, can confirm Ghost is phenomenal. It's a fun fucking show. That is a very fun show.
It's also the name of Jon Snow's direwolf.
And my favorite brand of energy drink that's right in front of me.
And a film starring Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore.
And I heard there were 13 of them in a different movie.
What movie was that? 13 Ghosts.
Was
that was the
better
one that
Patrick
fucking-
Swayze movie?
That was the one that Monk
was it
was in.
Roadhouse or Point Break? Which was better?
Well, I haven't seen either.
Me
What?
neither.
What?
I love making Polly angry when it comes to movies. And it's not
Oh,
even like
angry.
saying,
I'm
oh,
just
that's a
surprised,
shit
man.
movie. but-
He kicks ass in both movies, man.
I mean, Sinatra, make it a poll.
What? Well, I don't even know what I'm supposed to make a poll of.
Which is better, Point Break or what was it, Ghost? 13
Yeah,
Ghosts?
Ghost. Yeah. He kicks ass in Ghost. Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
He kind of Whoopi Goldberg was in Ghost.
So was
Yeah,
Matthew
she was the one who
Lillard.
got her ass kicked.
No, he was in 13 Ghosts. Never mind.
Was that Monk?
Yes, that was Tony Shalhoub.
I could never get over that. All the way, I'm going, that's fucking Monk.
Yeah, he was.
Like,
in
ain't no
other
way he'd be
things.
doing this, sitting on the fucking floor. Like, Monk ain't sitting on no floor.
The obvious choice is Roadhouse. I see why people are saying that in chat, and I kind of want to go Roadhouse myself, but I don't know. Surfing FBI, Keanu Reeves. Hey, just saying.
I feel bad for actors who get like into those roles like Monk or like House and all, like, because that's what they're typecast as forever.
I mean, Hugh Laurie's done pretty well for himself before House.
Yeah, but then he got into music afterward because he can't really do much in acting after being House for 10 years.
I don't think that's why he got into music.
No, I mean, he was
It was
into
a
music
terrible movie. It was a
before, but
remake of Total Recall. That sucked.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I did. I regret it. It was Colin Farrell as Schwarzenegger.
What?
Yeah, I mean, the Schwarzenegger's
He plays Schwarzenegger.
role. Not really.
It's prestige.
You got to wonder why that it's for name recognition and no other reason. Like, it was stupid. Like, they're on one side of the planet and they transport through the center of the Earth to the other side of the planet on this daily transport shuttle pod that goes through the center of the planet.
It's just quicker, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess. I wouldn't it just be easier to get workers that live on that side of the fucking planet instead of bringing them back and forth through the Earth's molten core every day?
You would think.
I mean, I finished watching a show on Amazon Prime, and it does the autoplay thing, and it just went, playing next, Total Recall, and I went, the fuck it is.
I found a new movie. Like, I love movie YouTube channels. I hate everything. Your movie, like, I love those channels. I found a new one that I really enjoy called, like, Pointless Hub. I think that's the name of it.
I got recommended, what was it, Cinema Sins?
Yeah, Cinema Sins is kind of annoying.
It's the bell. It's the fucking bell.
Yeah.
Just drop the bell.
But I've been binging Pointless Hub. That's pretty good.
What was the one that you sent me about? It was why fucking the Black Widow movie was so shit, and it was like a 3-hour video.
Mauler,
and he's
probably.
Done it could have been that could have been him. Yeah, that was. I watched a couple of his. I mean, the thing is, like,
Mauler's
they are
very good
video essays, though. Like, you're watching it over about 4 days.
Yeah, it's gonna take you a couple of days to get through one of his videos.
I'll tell you why that movie sucked. It was just my opinion, anyway.
Yeah, there's ham and beans. That was Mauler.
You're doing a fucking. Why didn't they turn it into an 80s Cold War espionage thriller? Black Widow. Are you fucking crazy? She's Natasha Romanoff. She's working for the Russians. Super secret spy assassin, blah, blah, blah. Why did you make it a Cold War epic? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Because
that's Cinema Sins there. Why didn't they? It could have been a better story.
Because the string goal is to nuke the commies, and we can't have a movie about them.
It's all this one patriarchal guy has all of these red widows working for him, and after he tears out their uteruses, he makes them into killers. It's like, oh, fuck this whole thing.
What do you think he was doing with all the uteri after that as well?
Selling them to the Chinese.
Probably.
Do you think?
That's my guess.
Fair enough.
Did you think the Chinese put a live liver in a brain dead person's body?
A live liver?
Yeah.
So
they transplanted a liver or a kidney or something into a brain dead person's body.
They're just trying anything at this point, huh?
That's what I'm saying.
That's science for the love of science, though, isn't it? Like, I'm all right with that.
No, that's Dr. Frankenstein's territory, and that ends in bad places, mostly with pitchforks and villagers. Come on.
Well, there's what was it, Unit 731 that the Japanese were doing? It's like, science for the sake of science is not always a good thing.
No, it's very Krieger, though. I like it, like, go on, fuck it, go for it. Make a pig boy. See if you can.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about that. But would you guys like to get into some schnews?
Oh, I mean, if it's available, yeah.
I've never even heard of that.
I have some of, oh my God. This is going to have to go. We're going to actually start with this video. All right, chat, please hit the like button. Please share it out on your social media. If you feel like supporting the show, all of the Streamlabs links are listed down below for all of the hosts. Faustonia was correct earlier. We have a new $40 donation that is amazing, and Warhammer and Spicyuusy, and it's fantastic. Check this shit out. This just popped up on my screen.
What's the hell going on here?
Just a couple of guys hanging out.
Just guys being dudes.
Yep, they are. Oh, here, the Chinese uterus dealers right here. Thank you for the $10. How many you need? Well,
I think it's how many you need?
I got 4 takeouts pretty nearby me. A dozen.
And a chow mein.
Yeah.
Pathetic.
Who thought this was a good idea?
Men.
Getting there. He's dialing it in. No!
Oof.
Throw his pep right around
See what you want. You want nothing but net on that one. It can't slide in. You ain't gonna get the same effect.
No, just the straight drop is going to be the goal.
Yes. Let gravity be your friend and his enemy.
Like that.
Yeah, there you go. That's decent.
Oh.
Come on, play with bags of lead shot. Be man.
Hey, you pussies.
Donkey Punch for 10. If anyone thinks science for the sake of science is a good thing, look up Unit 731.
Yeah. Or Dr. Mengele. You know, either one.
Unit 7-3. Was that the film about
That's
the submarine?
what I just said.
Unit 731? Well,
Yeah.
what? Someone paid to. Well, what?
I said that before then. I said look up Unit 731.
Oh, that's right.
Back to
Don't
the
get
commitment
angry
of
at the
science.
people
Science for the
paying
sake
you
of
to say the
science sounds
joke,
like
man.
something
Shit.
Joseph Mengele would say to excuse his experiments, or Harold Shipman before he did what he did. If a scientist ever says that to you, run as far away as you can. Yes, thank you, Liz.
No, for real, man. The
Oh, yeah,
I
or
didn't make
Dr.
that up.
Fauci.
The Chinese did that. And you know, if they told you that that's what they were experimenting on, you don't want to know about the stuff they weren't willing to tell you about.
Stop! You violated the law. It's been too long since I've seen a good draw. I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm. Remember the Emperor!
Sack versus sack combat. Thank you, Cornhole Official.
Sack versus sack.
Yeah, you get 731, Mengele, Harold Shipman, and then Dr. Fauci. It's a real iffy group.
I think
Well,
Dr.
I just
Money's
realized
in
I
there
just
as
have
well.
2 donations that are for the Emperor, but very different things. Huh.
Well, yeah. Many an emperor.
Many an Emperor indeed. But thank you, Cornhole Official and Liz Lucas. So there was a big fucking earthquake today in Thailand. Look, the buildings are swaying so much. Look at the fucking pools on top of the buildings.
Holy shit.
Look at the buildings swaying. Look at that.
How is there so much water in that pool?
Seems top heavy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a bad idea.
Oh, we got a view from the top.
Oh, God. Why would you be up there?
Hey, it's a little
Bro,
less
you get, like-
impressive up top.
A localized tsunami.
Yeah.
Who's up for a swim?
One
Oh,
building went
okay.
down. Looks
Yeah.
like it was being
Oh
worked on
man,
now.
this was I was having I don't know,
A
this is
second
doing
earthquake has hit the
bad
tower.
remembrances of September 11th videos, man. Jesus.
I've never been through an earthquake. It looks like this
mean-
building was being worked on, so it was probably full of workers, if anything.
You have like that. There's in Britain. There's loads of earthquakes, but they're so incredibly small that you don't
Your
feel
alarm's
them. But
going
there
off.
were that's actually
Time to wake
that's
up.
my alarm going for the regular time for the AAA meeting. But one time there was an earthquake, and you could feel it. I was getting fucking stoned with my mates, and we were like, "What the dude? The fucking ground just moved." Bad time to be stoned.
Mm-hmm. I've never been
It's
through
in
one.
Thailand. I have waffles, and yeah, I was just about to ask if they really have earthquakes in the UK. I too thought that same.
Yeah,
thing.
loads. Yeah, but they're just, as I say, incredibly small. You don't feel them. But there was that one time where it was like,
You
yeah, that was
guys have
freaky, man.
Earth in the UK?
Yeah, and wind, fire, water, and
Oh,
the
you have
secret
all
fifth
the
element,
nations.
which is actually Miljokovic.
That's probably
You know, a friend of
precious
mine
metal.
cracked a joke that like made me laugh, and I thought, well, that's dark. And I realized, but yeah. So, do you think they still have English in the UK? I'm like, oh man.
Man, well, it's a minority now, but yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at this one.
He's like, wow, you got Englishmen in the UK? That's a bad fucking time, man. Jesus. Oh, shit. See, this is just getting me down, man. What the hell?
Hey.
Oh, okay.
How many buildings do they have under construction in Thailand?
At least 2. Well,
this
less
would be
now.
3.
Yeah.
If there's any engineers about, aren't they
Look at
constructed
that.
from the time of just being girders to be earthquake resistant? If they are?
I mean, it was probably.
I thought
bound
just
to
a lattice
happen.
work of girders, they were earthquake resistant from that point because it's the girders that are. But maybe I don't. I'm not. Sure.
Zach says it turns out making buildings out of corn cobs isn't the best idea.
Oh, shit. They're not. Okay, they're not Chinese. Fuck, man.
Well, they're Thai. They're basically Chinese. Aren't
Corn cobs, empty aluminum cans, and newspapers.
Styrofoam.
they? Empty takeout containers.
Look at the street lights swaying.
I mean, when there's a building collapsing in the background, Sinatra's the only person going, look at the street lights.
I'm glad you got your chainsaw.
Probably time to run, isn't it? That guy's got to run. Call in sick.
Oh, that window going up's gonna help you.
Roll him up.
Fucking terrifying. But equally as terrifying, fungus labeled as an urgent threat by the CDC is spreading rapidly, hospital studies are finding.
Are we doing The Last of Us?
Well, we
I think-
might be.
We're
Let
doing
me
The
read
Last
a little
of
bit
Us.
of this. A new case of a dangerous current drug-resistant fungus have been identified in at least 2 states' hospital systems. It goes on to explain what it is, jumping substantially from 2023. Recently, cases have proliferated in Georgia State Health Department. So that's all well and good, right? So super new, super scary, super fungus.
Mushroom, yeah.
It just
Bad
shockingly, within
Evil mushroom.
within a week of this, a new class of antibiotics is discovered.
From the mushroom.
I think just in general, first time in 3 decades, researchers have identified a new class of antibiotics. Teams at McTeamster University in Ontario, Canada. It's not McTeamster.
So, I was fucking hell, right? I was never getting past that.
Yeah. Yeah, they think they discovered a new class of antibiotics.
Okay.
What a great time to be in a tariff war with Canada. Jesus.
Well, it is Canada and Illinois.
It was a joint research project?
Yeah, Canada and the University of Illinois, Chicago.
Ah, nice. Good old
So,
Illinois.
Fuck you, Tariff Dodgers. We don't need you. This may not be nice
did you
to
hear
read out
Trump's
loud.
thing when it relayed to Greenland? We're going to need Greenland, and it's not good to put it that way, but we're going to need it. I mean, I've never heard such a flat yet threatening statement from an American president ever. Holy shit! It's like Denmark. Figure out a price. We'll be back. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it
we
was just-
could buy Greenland. I'm sure that's something.
Yeah, it was like the way Michael Corleone talked to Mo Green. Figure out a price. I'll be back. I'm not selling. You know, no,
Well,
no,
you
you
are.
are. Yeah. Like it was just way saying that we're going to need it, and he kind of apologized a little bit, which isn't a Trumpian thing to do. So he was kind of deadly serious, right?
He's like,
That's what I figured would happen with the we're going to need that
sorry.
antibiotic. So
You're selling.
package up all your research because we're going to need that. I'm sorry to put it that way, but here we are.
Liz, you are correct though. Thank you. I appreciate that. We are a little bit over 25% to goal, and Faustonia's sitting at almost half health. You guys could take him out if you feel like it. Republicans look to abolish TSA in favor of private security in airports. I'm fine as long as I'm not fucking paying for it. TSA has touched like 10 billion dicks and stopped zero. Zero.
Just like Polly's
attacks.
mum. Whoa!
About Polly,
What's
has your
this-
mom stopped a terrorist attack?
Yeah, I was waiting for what's the second part? My mom doesn't work in counterterrorism. What are you talking about?
So the answer is no, she hasn't stopped a terrorist attack.
Nor the first part of 10,000 dicks. So
Not 10 million.
10 million, whatever.
Billion,
Neither one.
probably. Lots of tens.
Well,
of
she
dicks.
ain't touched 10,000. She sure ain't touched 10 million. That don't make sense.
How do you know?
I've got a fair idea of my mom's schedule.
I mean, that's fair. I feel like 10,000 dicks would take a lot of time.
Would you understand what I
Yeah.
mean? Like 10, well,
Unless you have like a crowd of people weeing her out and you're running like a wrestler runs down the aisle and slapping each one.
like a spanking machine, but you're just running along, whacking them.
Yeah.
By 1,000 dicks in a row. You're a marathon runner running down besides all the cups of water. Smack, 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 smack. No.
But
Isn't
what do you
that
guys
the
think? You think
judge who
abolishing
disallowed the
TSA?
fucking Trump deportations?
Yeah, that's that judge. What do you guys think?
Is it?
about,
Okay, yeah. That looks like the circuit court judge. Yeah.
I think this is. If I'm not paying for it, I don't really care. The visuals you guys come up with. You're telling me you couldn't think of a marathon runner or WWE wrestler running down that aisle and just wieners sticking out and just running flip, 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 flip.
Picture it.
Picture
pussies.
it.
Anyone ever do that? Dick in a cup? Like dick in a box?
I'm
Stood
sorry,
by
what?
What?
It's like the dick is
No,
attached to a string.
You explain yourself, Polly.
Well, you've watched marathon events, right? Where the whole bunch of people will be cheering the runners on, and they'll all have like cups of water out for them to grab as they run by, right? So did any sick bastard ever do dick in a cup?
No, you asked if we've done that.
No, I said did
Never been to a
anybody? I
marathon.
didn't say you. Did you?
No, I've never been
Oh.
to a marathon.
No,
Shocking
neither have I.
information.
I mean-
know, but
I can't imagine. Well, maybe golf would be a more boring sport to watch.
Oh, so like your dick is in the hole. And they go to
Millard's
like,
out there
"Hey,
just
everyone does
fucking the second hole.
Do you know what I mean? And then everyone claps, and then they go, "Yeah, thank you very much." Tiger Woods bends down to pick up the ball out of the hole, but there ain't no ball in the hole. Well, I mean, there are,
Little does he know
but it ain't the ball
Millard's
he's going
waiting in the
for.
bushes.
And then I pounce.
Yeah, it'd be like the popcorn bucket thing. Exactly.
That is a hell of a leap
What?
from putting your dick in a marathon runner's cup to a dick in a popcorn bucket.
Darren Root said it.
Man,
right there.
I don't know. I've never had the inclination to do that because I feel like my dick would get very greasy.
Well, you don't have popcorn in the bucket, you see.
You got to
You know
have
what?
popcorn
You
in the
need to have
bucket,
popcorn
Polly.
in the bucket.
No one's buying it unless there's popcorn in the bucket.
Well, you gotta have very little popcorn because otherwise it's like, oh, would you eat faster? Because otherwise she can't get down to the part that you orchestrated for.
It's called the waiting game. You got to like. It's about trust.
That's a
you know,
long
'cause
time to hold a hard on to.
No, because like the anticipation is like she's getting there. It's going to be good. The popcorn starts moving. It's like there's a rustling in the cinema. People are like, shh. But then, you know, she's watching the screen. There has to be popcorn in the bucket. You got to establish the trust. So then she's looking away and grabbing the popcorn.
But then she's
we're all assuming
she's gonna mush
we're all happy.
buttery popcorn hands and kernel bits on your dick.
You know what's funny is that of
We're all happy
all the
that it's a
people I
she,
know,
that way.
IRL and otherwise, you, Sinatra, are the #1 guy I know that would expect to have already done dick in a box. Seriously. I'm not trying to judge you. I expect Shelly got a dick in a box on Christmas morning. I don't.
Look, man. Not yet. Soon, but not yet. All right. Yes. Next. So this is something I wanted to talk about a little bit. Look. So there's a guy driving a Cybertruck, and this is the car next to him.
Okay.
No
Have a
audio
little
on
conversation.
this.
It's not the best place to have a
He's trying
chat,
to
is
wave him down. Like, hey, hello.
I got my Lexus SUV.
I'm gonna swerve into your lane. I'm trying to get
Yeah, a little bit dangerous. Get
a bit close there, mate.
1.5 feet, 2 feet away.
Yeah,
A little
it's
stupid.
Tejas, apparently. I'm trying to get his attention. Oh, pulls a gun.
All right. Will you use the other hand?
Right hand across. This motherfucker pulls a gun on somebody who's driving a Cybertruck.
Yeah, well, the thing is, look, there's no sound. We don't know. The guy could have been fucking shouting like racial slurs at him or something. At the white guy, yeah. You know, hey, white people have slurs as well, you know.
That's a.
Could have been calling him a saltine.
Are you sure that's a you know what gun it looks like? Fuck. What suppressor company came out with their own handgun? It looks like it's got like the paddle look to it, very long and flat. That's what it looks like, a taser or that. Fuck, what company was that?
It is something
Anyway,
with
whoever.
a trigger that his finger is in.
Yeah, so it's he's got like a fancy taser, one of them stupid Burma non-lethal guns that everyone's advertising, like it's Raid Shadow Legends or something.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck's it called?
That looks like a gun just in the holster to me, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. You know, is he trying to be like a clever fucker like that? It's like, oh, I'm just gonna point the gun in the holster. Oh, look at that! Right. Oh, there we go. Someone's a good driver. The Maxim 9. That's right, Rotten Corpse. Thank you.
And now
Of course
the guy
Rotten
in the
Corpse.
Cybertruck floors it naturally.
I'm amazed he didn't like swerve into him.
Quick, catch up with the guy who's got nice. There's a lane with 2 fucking giant appliances in the back.
Yeah, he's trying to intimidate the guy who's in a car that's literally bulletproof. Well, small arms proof. You know what I'm noticing about every truck on the road that isn't a Cybertruck? Except those two.
They're all not pulling guns on them?
They're all Chevys.
Oh.
Chevy in the back. It's an F-150. It's another F-150 Chevy. Chevy. They're all Chevys. Yeah, he just lost the guy because those Cybertrucks can go fast. But I tweeted this out and I said, yeah, this is just going to keep escalating. I don't know what anyone expects. I mean, they're literally just throwing Molotov cocktails at these. How long did you think it was going to take for a gun to get pulled? But then Zach sent me a video and I can't pull it up. It was a guy screaming at somebody at a stoplight while he was driving a Tesla. And then the guy just tries to take off through the stoplight and he just hits like 3 kids on their bikes.
Oh.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's just going to keep happening.
And they're okay?
I don't know. That's all I saw was the guy just hit people on their bikes because he wasn't paying attention. He was so mad about a Tesla next to him that he ran a stoplight.
I just got to get away from it. I just can't.
Yeah.
Did you see the clip of the Daily Show? One of the guest hosts, not Jon Stewart, one of his fill-in hosts, They show the clip of the fucking Teslas burning in the parking lot and so on, and clips of news reports and sending people to throw Molotov cocktails at him, and the audience is cheering and cheering. When it cuts back to the host, this is the host of the Daily Show, not exactly known for being a right-wing bastion, right? And the host, like, the audience is cheering for this, and the host says, okay, apparently there's a lot of people who like petty acts of domestic terrorism.
And my favorite thing
and I'm like, holy shit, man, no
Fair
kidding.
shout.
I mean,
Fair shout.
well joked about, by the way. Way to lighten the mood with your fucking psychotic audience.
And the thing about it is it's that these are people who are all talking about save the environment, and now they're firebombing Teslas.
Yeah, and they did cheer more. I think they missed the point that he was kind of like mocking them. Couldn't you tell from the look on his face where he's kind of like, guys, if you know what I mean? Like, it would. Yeah.
And it's like people are losing their minds going, well, it's just some petty vandalism. Is it? It's not.
No, because it's for political reasons, which is terrorism.
Yeah, I like that description. Petty acts of domestic terrorism, because it is domestic terrorism for the pettiest of reasons. You know what I mean? It's not saying that terrorism is petty, or otherwise it wouldn't be terrorism. You know, I think that's a fair description. Imagine getting fucking hemmed up in court for that shit, having to stand before a judge that wasn't going to fucking let you and the 1,000 looters go free. It's like, wait a minute, you threw Molotov cocktails at a car with somebody and the fire spread and burnt some lady to death? And why did you do this? I was angry at Doge. You know, what the fuck, man? Seriously?
So let me get this right. You pulled a gun on someone who's driving a car that is basically made of video cameras?
Yeah. And that's
why did you do that? Because I'm a fucking idiot, Your Honor. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
It's just going to keep getting worse. But one of two things are going to happen. One, a guy is going to pull a gun and shoot someone driving a Tesla. And it's going to be completely forgotten about, like the guy who was shot in the head and killed in Portland for wearing a MAGA hat. Or two, somebody's going to defend themselves and their Tesla, and it's going to turn into, this guy needs to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. This is murder.
Ah, yeah, another Rittenhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just going to keep escalating because electric autism, man, bad.
It amazes me that people have been saying, "No, well, you know, Tesla's not even all that good." Fucking China
They're
do
not
some
that good, but
some
they're
good
the
electric
best
vehicles.
option we have.
And you're like, so you. No, all right, but you go in. You're saying buy a Chinese car instead. You say China, like amazing record of human rights. You'd rather buy from them than the Dogeman.
That and 90%.
Like, where are your morals?
90% of Chinese cars are not cleared for sale anywhere in the West because they're not safe.
But the whole reason is because of Musk. I mean, let's not forget how people were fucking riding his dick like 5 years ago as well.
Oh, dude, Elon Musk is 3 steps away from being a Reddit Democrat. When I made my video about the Tesla stuff, Reddit popped up, so I was reading Reddit about it. And they were like, well, you shouldn't own a fucking Tesla. You're fucking around and finding out. How do you feel? It's like, you say that. You say that people are fucking around and finding out for owning a Tesla till one of them hits you with the cordless hole puncher. Mr.
Is that the
Blue
noise
Sky
it
ran
makes?
with a party of 3, thank you. And that is exactly the noise it makes.
Yeah.
All right, let's
That's the
keep
last
moving.
thing you hear.
Guys, please hit the like button. Please share it out on your socials. That would be greatly, greatly appreciated. If you want to support the show, you know exactly how to do that. Everybody's Streamlabs is listed down below. That is also greatly appreciated. St. Louis Bar is boycotting Anheuser-Busch products after the company pulls out of St. Louis Pride Parade. So Anheuser-Busch is like, nah, not doing that again.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, Pride Parades used to be Pride Parades, right? There's like some ticker tape and people marching and shit like that. And yeah, okay, all right, there's some music and everyone's having fun. And then the Leather Daddies came out. And let's be honest here. Look, shit's been getting weird for the past couple of years when it comes to pride parades, and people are bringing their fucking children to these things, man. It's debauchery on the fucking streets.
Oh, come on. You're a huge fan of the Warden Hall Gimp or wherever he's from.
Warden Hall Gimp.
Where's
I don't think he was doing that as an act of pride.
I think he was doing
he
that
was
as
proud.
an act of defiance.
He would
writhing
put
on
his
the
dick in
ground,
popcorn.
man. That's
Did
your
put
leather
his dick
daddy
in
right there,
popcorn.
man.
He's a dick in a box guy.
Okay, I'm going to leave you guys in charge of the first 2 paragraphs of this while I go talk to the horse real quick.
Really?
I see a man about a horse.
After the Somerset Gimp gets mentioned, he just goes, all right, you guys are in charge? That's a bold move, Sinatra. He's definitely a dick in popcorn kind of guy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The
That much has
Somerset
been
Gimp.
established. Oh.
I mean,
they
the
meant
thing is, like, I find it funny, right? But the thing is, it's not like people are going, bring your kids to meet the Somerset Gimp. Do you know what I mean? And it was but one man. But when
Who the
like
hell
fucking...
takes their... Let's take the kids down to the Pride Parade. That's not a good idea.
No, it's not. Because I mean, and it was fine before when it was just, it was just a good time. But now people are like, they're wearing fucking suits made of dildos and brashly mincing down the road.
It's been like that for quite some time.
Yeah, but it's year after year, it's just getting more and more filthy.
It is the debauch. Yeah, no question.
The debauch, yeah, more debaucherous.
Yeah.
See, at a base level, I don't think anybody really cares about a pride parade. Sure, you're happy and you're gay, have a parade. That's fine. It's when kink starts getting involved and children. You can have one or the other. You can have kink or you can have children. There's a place for kink in pop culture. There's a place for children in pop culture. Never the twain shall meet.
I don't think you're supposed to be proud of your fetish either. That's supposed to be something that you whisper about behind closed doors or on the internet.
The Patrice O'Neill aspect of it. As he would say, quote, I want a flag that says I like to pee on bitches.
Huh. You know what? The 2 other companies have pulled out. Well, okay, 2 of the many companies have pulled out in addition to Anheuser-Busch. Fucking Deloitte and Booz Allen Hamilton. I'm like, what the fuck were they even funding for?
Exposure, probably.
Like, you just want your name on the corporate sponsorship at the back of the brochure or something? Fucking odd, man. So if you've got like a fucking, I don't know, autistic teenagers of Akron playing Magic the Gathering, hit up Deloitte, man. They'll fund fucking anything. They'll sponsor you.
What is Deloitte? I don't even know.
Giant
They make
corporation.
orange juice.
They do a lot of tax, accounting, lawyering, corporate arbitrage bullshit. And then Booz Allen Hamilton does a lot of national security contracting, consulting, shit like that.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck them.
Just 2 companies you would think they got nothing to do with nothing, that would just, what the fuck are you doing? Like in St. Louis, like something like the New York Pride Parade or something where, it's near your, regional headquarters or something. Just odd. So yeah, if you got an event, go ahead. Hit up Booz Allen Hamilton, man. They will sponsor you.
Spider-Man arrested for stealing $10,000 worth of Pokemon cards and other trading cards from...
Oh, you were supposed to be one of the good ones.
He's got sticky fingers.
Hey!
Were you waiting to just spit that out since you saw the headline?
I love that you guys laughed at that. That was so shitty.
Fucking
That's
great. But okay, that's the article. Next. Trump signs possible TikTok extension as sale deadline nears. It is this has been a wild ride.
I'll be right back.
With TikTok's deadline to sell to an American buyer approaching, Donald Trump says he may once again step in to prevent a nationwide ban on the popular social media app. Under a law passed earlier this year, TikTok's Chinese parent company, ByteDance, has until April 5th to sell the platform to a U.S.-based buyer. However, no deal is yet materialized.
I've never heard the name of that company in all of the discussion that I've heard. ByteDance, huh?
Me neither, but I wonder what TikTok's user base has been since Elon Musk has bought Twitter in America. I'm very curious about that.
Meaning you think it was a what? Increase
TikTok.
of who? Estonia, thank you for the $10. Sticky fingers. Well done, sir. Here you go. Ha! I flash back to all the time Spider-Man stole something or snatched something in one of the comic books. He would web it and put it in a little web pouch and leave it for later because he doesn't have a lot of pockets in that suit and all. You know what I mean? And there are times when he would do the sticky fingers grab where he would just touch something with his fingers and just pick it up and run.
Yeah. I was going to make a joke there, but I don't remember.
Some of the early retellings of Spider-Man were funny as hell. They'd have him run out the house real quick when he's on the phone and the phone won't drop out of his hand. And so he ends up running out the house with like the phone cord stretching out behind him and shit because he doesn't have control over his sticky fingers yet.
I think that
read more comics in.
Most of TikTok's user base was American during the time period when Twitter was owned by Jack Dorsey because it was under the boot of the federal government telling them what they can't post on their platform. But then when Elon Musk bought it, all that went to shit. So I feel like a lot of people went back over to Twitter.
Okay. So you don't know who the hell's over there because they all moved over en masse.
I'm curious to see if there was. That's just my conjecture. Because I believe
I have
that's
no
the only
idea who the
reason
massive
Joe Biden
users
wanted
of
to
Twitter
sell it.
are. Or, excuse me, TikTok. Because it's so, like, you know, one thing I don't understand about Twitter, seriously, like only the Twitter people will be able to tell you, is English language Twitter even the biggest Twitter? I have no idea how big French Twitter is, how big Arabic Twitter is. I have no
Arabic Twitter's
fucking clue.
fucking massive.
I mean, I know there is a huge dawa element on TikTok. All the Muslims are on there trading their little jihadi haka come join our religion of peace things, you know, dawa. But I mean, that's just because I hear people who are critical of it say that. Oh my God, they're dominant over there. Do they mean dominant as compared to other people, or do they mean like, I don't know.
Probably,
or is
in
it dominant
their
with
space.
13-year-olds doing lip syncing still? I have no clue.
I don't know what the main demographic of it looks like now, but I'm curious to see what the usership of it has been over the past 6 months. It just like base in America, like 10 million Americans used it. Now 8 did, then 6. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was.
I want to
It's
see
like when you're
analytics.
like massive online RPGs, right? I know people are still surprised when I say, yeah, you know, like half the people playing those are fucking Korean. And it's like, really? Like, for all I know,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
Dota or
TikTok. It's all Koreans, maybe. Where it wouldn't, it's not really impacting Americans like people think that it is in terms of usage.
Subliminal says he's gonna sell those cards on the web.
Okay, I was good. I like
that. National Diversity Council files for bankruptcy, says the employees stole millions. Oh, wow. I, for one, am shocked.
He just distributed the wealth. What's the problem?
He redistributed it to his own pocket.
Yeah.
Same way I'm trying to redistribute a $40 donation to mine. Oh, that one stunk. Sorry. Infomercial video by oil industry logistics firm should be one of the most boring videos on the web, yet for some strange reason it went viral.
Yeah, let's try and figure that out.
A lot of very curious, actually.
The oil industry logistics firm's infomercial. Okay. Yeah.
Mm. I wonder why it went viral.
The Daily
Ham and
Mail's
beans,
really
big old
above that sort of thing, aren't they?
Ham and beans, big old milkers. Milk truck just arrived. Let's watch it. It needs to be studied. Do you think so? Do you think it needs to be studied? Do you think we need to figure out what's on this video?
If it's in 60 FPS, it's going to be plain slow-mo. Yes.
Polly, are you very curious about what's on this video?
I don't have it already or anything.
What is a turnaround?
I can't believe you thought anyone would care to hear it.
Turnaround.
Why'd you even bother?
Turnaround.
Oh. A very bright-eyed young lady. Luna says, I know what a turn-on is. Not to be confused with a reach-around. All right, next. So this is a very interesting video. Irish teacher Enoch Burke refused to use preferred pronouns of one of his students. He was fired, and the court ordered his €40,000 checking account seized.
Oof.
So we're here at the High Court this morning. We appeared before Mr. Justice David Nolan this morning, and this was the application.
Do they all look like this?
In Ireland, yeah. That woman on the right is actually Miss Ireland 2024. She's the most beautiful person there.
To take Enoch's bank account, to seize that money that's over €40,000 in his bank account this morning. And Enoch attended the hearing this morning, and Enoch, maybe you could tell us what happened.
Yeah, well, it was absolutely horrific this morning and disgraceful scenes now there in the court.
Did he say disgraceful?
Disgraceful.
I think he said disgraceful.
You got a lot of Irish courthouses. They've got a bar. Just shush it. Shush it.
Well, it was absolutely horrific this morning and disgraceful scenes.
He did say disgraceful. And he's a teacher?
Was.
Just wooed.
Now there in the court. I came in. The solicitor or the counsel for the Attorney General, Brian.
A toiny.
You never heard of an accent before? Leave me alone.
I've heard of speech impediments.
He's Irish. He's practically disabled.
And so was on his feet for about 20 minutes, waffling in his what he was doing, just doing.
It's Daniel Tosh.
The judge's work for him. The judge sitting on the bench, and then following that, I stood up and I had something to say.
It's just not interesting what he's saying anymore.
Look, women.
The cameraman doesn't seem to give a damn. Oh, Jesus.
And within a few moments, before I had said a sentence or two, the judge
He's still talking, bless him.
Interrupting me straight away, barracking me.
Is this the Irish police force?
Yes, they're called GAWD, yeah.
I think I could take all four of them at once. Oh, there's a little fifth one back there.
They'd end up putting a bomb in your car, but you give it a go.
All right, I'm done with this video. But we're not done with Ireland. This woman says the indigenous culture of Ireland needs to be more diverse.
Indigenous, diverse. Indigenous, diverse.
Yes.
But I also really wasn't surprised. Throughout my Irish education, I never had a teacher who looked like me, but I developed the biggest pet peeve for when people decide to blame it on Gaeilge. I can tell you now that Gaeilge is definitely a barrier for
Gallagher? It's a great game.
From ethnic minority backgrounds.
Oh, I found another game you would like, Drunkle. It seemed like you'd be... It would be right up your alley to stream. It's called... What the fuck is it called? Possession 1? I put it on my wish list. I'll tell you in a moment.
Getting into teaching, but it is not the biggest barrier, in my opinion. Because if it was, there would definitely be more ethnic minorities doing secondary school teaching because there's no Gwelga requirement there. But the numbers are just...
What is a Gwelga? Is that a
I think
language?
it's like a cyst. I don't know.
Is that a culture? Is that a language? What is that?
Oh.
Gwelga. The fuck is a Gwelga?
Just
I don't know. What's a
low
Gwelga
as
with
they are
you?
in primary school teaching. I definitely think one of the issues is representation. The curriculum has only become so diverse in the recent years, and also all of the teachers that children, teenagers are seeing are all white. But also a lot of the treatment of students from
because it's
ethnic minority
Ireland
backgrounds in education is kind of appalling. So a lot of students from these backgrounds do not want to become teachers because they've had a lot of negative experience with teachers in their life. There's definitely still a lot of...
I tuned out what she said. She's just bitching.
She's just bitching.
Unconscious bias.
A mythical creature that's... Oh, God damn it, Zach. I saw a movie clip on Twitter the other day, and it looked bad fucking ass. And it was a guy in a devil mask running a revolver down his arm to shoot somebody.
Oh, cool.
And they're like, what is this from? What is this? What? I'm going to see if I can pull it up here because
it was from Gwelga.
It was from Gwelga, actually. That's what made me think about it. It was all the correct answers in the chat that reminded me.
Oh, no, there you go. Look, it says that she has a problem with Irish schools because they speak Irish. Gwelga. That's so they're speaking the Irish language.
Irish is called Gwelga.
Apparently. I thought it was Gaelic.
Irish is called Gwelga.
I mean, maybe that's just the way she's saying it.
So here's the clip. Look at this. You see it right up there?
I see it right up there.
And that, and this tweet. What is this from? Teriyaki Boys. It's Darth Maul.
Teriyaki Boys.
Disney's Wicked. Pretty sure this is from Seinfeld. Actual answer. Hellboy. Shawshank Redemption. Bluey. It was from Bullet Train.
I like Teriyaki Boys.
And here, Polly, this is for you.
Really?
Tiffany Cross claims America was never great on CNN.
So as a patriot, Scott, I find it really troubling because they ran on this whole idea of this pseudo-patriotism, this regressive masculine patriotism, yet everything they're doing runs against making America great.
Well,
it was never great, so I'm not going to say the again part, but making America great.
Uh-huh. America was never great, so I'm not going to say making America great again because it was never great.
You know, I just... CGP, thanks for the $2. Muslim Afris have no right to dictate how the Irish live. She's forever in the wrong. Yeah,
There's too many white people. You go into Ireland and going, what's with all the fucking Irish people? Why are there so many of them? Because you're in fucking Ireland.
Yeah, you would never go to fucking Korea and go, why are there so many fucking Koreans here?
Right? Well,
I mean, if I was in Japan, right? I would expect that all my teachers would be Japanese. I wouldn't expect that any of them would look like me, and I would expect that I would need to make all kinds of language requirements.
But look
why is
at
that
the other way
surprising
around.
to you?
You go to like wherever she's, so you go to fucking like Nigeria, right? And you go through the Nigerian schooling system, if they've got one, right? And then you're like, there's too many black teachers. I need some more white teachers. People would be like, you fucking racist piece of shit.
They would just kill you.
All right, maybe Nigeria was a bad example.
Why is she doing that? Because it's a path to success. There's a reason there's a video of her saying the things. What is she saying? She's not speaking on her own terms and from her own mind. She's using the words diversity, indigenous, look like me, representation. All of the boxes are being checked. And it's not like it hasn't been effective. So she's not stupid. She damn well knows what she's doing and why she's doing it.
You know what my favorite thing is you hear more often than not women complaining about representation in certain things. there's a meme out there, like, you know, the Chad meme with the beard, the yes guy.
Yeah.
And there's the sombrero. There's the black version, the Muslim version. It's all races of them, and it's all of them looking at Goku going Super Saiyan for the first time, and they're like, "That's literally me."
That's literally me. Yeah, I know exactly the one. Yeah.
And I saw another one the other day with a space marine in the helmet. They're like, "That's literally me." So you only hear about this from one angle, and I don't care to hear about it anymore. But that is my last shill for the new 40, because
hey,
I just want to see the spaces, the real space racism. Honoring veterans' families, PA U.S. Senator team up to expand veteran burial benefits. Yeah, this is something I can get behind. Across the aisle for veteran burial, sure, I'm down with that.
The benefits of veteran burial.
Yeah, so it's all like paid for, and family gets a little bit of dosh.
All right.
Fetterman
yeah,
and
fine. Yeah.
Dave McCormick. Yeah, I'm down with this. Sure.
It's probably racist.
I'm sure there's something wrong with it.
Well, you know, the left have been turning against Fetterman now.
Oh yeah, they have not been very happy with him because he doesn't toe the line 100%.
We're circling the wagons.
It's
where it went from like, why do you care if he wears a hoodie to work, to fucking resign, you bold cunt.
Blathering retard. Oregon lawmakers consider sending kids in foster care out of state. And this time with less transparency. So they're just not going to say where they're sending these kids that get abducted, get brought into the foster care system.
Well, it's not like their parents are going to be looking for them, is it?
Well, I think that might be part of the issue.
Yeah.
But like, you can't just take a kid and send him to another state and disappear him. That's not how that works. That's getting like dangerously close to fucking child trafficking.
Hmm.
10th Amendment. Americans' healthcare system is broken enough that we don't need bad journalists making it worse. This is basically saying anybody who says anything about the healthcare system is making the system worse, and you should stop bad-mouthing it.
You're also not allowed to say anything against journalists. They're a protected class.
I guarantee you the government cares a lot more about the healthcare system than the journalists. Watch this triggered abortion lover. Wow. Destroy a pro-life booth because it's fascist. Abortion lover. Jeez.
Well, that's a new one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's a good album name.
Here, I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. That's mean. I know, but I fucking hate you. I don't care. I fucking hate you. You're all the people who are spreading propaganda, letting the rise of fucking fascism and putting women down. That's not.
I don't think anybody...
Dude, you are never impregnating anybody. Who are you kidding?
You are talking to a woman.
These people just don't. Fascism has been so fucking watered down that it means literally nothing anymore. You're pro-life, that's fascism.
Yes, what?
I want to see him grab a sign. There you go.
Get out of here.
Fascism is being pro-life, but anti-fascism is destroying a booth that you walked up to.
It's not even destroying, is it? It's just a tantrum, and this is what these people are very, very good at.
Women down. That's not what it is. No.
Would you love it if it was like the tablecloth trick, and he's like, fuck!
You know what I would
All
love?
the leaflets were still there, you know, motherfucker!
And I'm not
He's not expecting to get tackled and beaten, like, you know, things to get ugly. He's expecting things to go to a certain level. I can push him to a certain point, and then security guards or cops come and rescue me, or my parents or my girlfriend comes and beats up the guy who's beating on me.
Yeah.
The way he turns his back and walks away. Like, after sin. If you like took a swing at somebody or wrecked somebody's shit, would you walk away assuming that they're not gonna fucking tackle you?
No.
That's what I mean. But he's walking away with complete confidence. Why? He absolutely expects to be perfectly safe.
I need about 3 minutes.
You talk about overused statements like fascism. Okay, how about like soy-based? That guy is soy-based. Like
the abortion enjoyers have never. That's true. CTP. Yeah, I look, man. The last thing he's expecting is someone to come up, and I'm not saying from behind because that would be cowardly, is to come up in front of him and just knock his block off.
if somebody did, like, I just saw what you did and cracked him one, like, well, let's say a good, hard, open hand slap across the face, you know, brought a shock to his life.
Yeah, like
he
one
would,
of those.
oh my God, what are you
slaps.
doing? That's assault. He would be yelling and screaming over it. I'm positive he would cry fucking foul immediately. Like,
yeah,
piss me off, man.
This shit aggravates me too. I understand completely.
See, that's why we love videos where people like, did you see the video of the lady trying to grab the guy's MAGA hat and she chases after him and he runs away and she falls flat on her fat ass?
Yeah.
He face plants the fucking concrete fucking train stop hard. And yeah, oh, I loved watching. I watch it over and over again because that's what you're secretly hoping for when somebody does some shit like this. Pulls the cloth and it goes flying and something bounces off the wall, bings back and hits him right in the fucking face. They'd be glorious. You watch it over and over again and they'd play it at this guy's job and people would be sending them the video for years. And yeah.
When fascism comes to America, it'll be under the guise of anti-fascism, Huey Long.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's just right, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like
these
people have never faced a consequence like that. Like, they've never fucked around and they've never had someone, like, if this were me, and me being me, I'm not running a anti-abortion booth. But if I just had a booth of whatever the fuck and someone came up and ripped the tablecloth off, it would take literally every ounce of self-control I have not to just go stick them in the jaw. Like, you can't just go around doing that. And you need to learn that you can't do that.
Well, that you can't, and you actually can't get away with it in most places. He's carefully picking where he's doing shit like this. Like, where was it, a community center or at a fucking
it looks like a
student center
community
at a
college
university?
Or some shit.
Yeah, so I think this, like, he's very comfortable doing this where he's doing it. You know what I mean? And just on the look of the place, it looks like a community center or a library on campus or something.
I mean, there is a wet floor sign up by the door, so we might get to see him face plant on the way out.
I want to see somebody walk in and just chuck the wet floor sign in his stupid face.
It's people like you who shut up.
Well, I mean, they're just they've got their literature. If people come up and want to talk to them, then fine. These people, they're always going about, you know, diversity is our strength and shit like that, but they don't like diversity when it's diversity of thought.
Yeah, no, it's only one type of diversity. Appeals court allows Trump administration to suspend approval of new refugees amid lawsuit. This is getting interesting. They're trying every different court of appeals to block Trump from deporting people, but he's like, we're not letting new people in and you can't stay.
Right.
You cannot be a refugee from a country that's in another hemisphere. That's not how that works.
Well, you can, but it's an economic refugee, isn't it?
No,
same.
Under international refugee law, you have to go to a neighboring country. You can't just come to America.
Yeah, that's what I've said. That's known as an economic refugee. It's like the way fucking people come into the UK via France. You're like, well, what? That you were safe. What are you doing?
Didn't want to keep them?
No, if they sneak through the Channel Tunnel or some shit, they walk to England. But I mean, fuck it, I met on the news years ago. They were talking to one such person, and they went like, you know, you were in France. Why did you like not stop there? Why did you come all the way to Britain? And he went, they give me house. So yeah, that's why. Yeah, I am fucking. My rent's gone up by £100 fucking quid. Should have been more foreign.
Speaking of the UK,
No.
They have installed their first permanent facial recognition cameras in South London.
Just now?
Yep. Permanent.
Huh. I would have thought that was a good while back. So yeah, they'll be able to hunt down all of the, racist right-wing fascists.
Yeah.
Nah, it won't be any of the, child groomers or people that are stabbing each other to the point where you need to ban ninja swords or something.
Nope. You know exactly who they're going after.
They did ban ninja swords
They did.
yesterday. Yeah.
You should be people all told the same joke. Why didn't they ban ninja uniforms instead? I was like, holy shit, that's priceless.
It's just when you said that, with banning ninja swords, I kind of looked, I live alone, I still looked over to my right, like, did he just fucking say that?
Yeah, I saw that. I still don't get, what do you mean? What does that even mean? Do you know ninja swords? What I would have thought every kind of sword was already long since banned there.
The government likes to actually. I mean, I grabbed an article from Mondays. Fucking likes to be seen to be doing something. So even though there is what has been generally described as an epidemic of knife-based crime, they go, all right, so we're going to ban this type of knife. Then you go, yeah, but you might as well just ban stabbing at this point. These people don't fucking care, mate. You know.
Yeah.
So there was like, we're banning what was called zombie knives. Okay, yeah, I don't think that the type of knife is the issue here, mate. When someone's like making a shank out of their fucking toothbrush.
I saw Keir Starmer's tweet. Unbelievable. I mean, you said like to look like you're doing something. I mean, how do you say, see, we're doing something? He actually typed that. It's true. Ninja swords will be banned by the summer. We promised action and we delivered. Like, really? You just basically typed out, we are doing things.
Yeah. It's not like there's been like a massive spate of fucking samurai fights or anything either. It's just
really? Because it looks like there has been.
Ban the narwhal tusk.
It's.
Hold your fire!
Yeah.
This man isn't black! What?
Yeah, the ratio is brutal. It's true.
Fostodia for 10 says proof that Britain is way better than France. Millions of illegal immigrants in Britain can't be wrong. Thank you, Fostodia.
That's true. Okay, this is my last shill for the 40. I really want to see it. It's fun. I might play it anyway. Watch this perp swing a bike lock at a TPUSA chapter president slammed against Page's head. I, for obvious reasons, cannot show this on YouTube.
We're back to bike locks as well. This was Holland a couple of years ago.
Ouch.
Yeah, that fucking hurt. That bonk.
I haven't felt that a little bit.
Bonk. Yeah.
Ban bike locks. Ban them.
Ban the bike locks. This one is called... no, it's the next article, actually.
Oh, God.
Democrat Representative Jasmine Crockett makes low-class remarks referring to Greg Abbott, who was in a wheelchair, as Governor Hot Wheels. Look, man, we've been saying Joe in the Ho for 4 years. I don't think we can be mad at Hot Wheels.
Nah,
no,
I'm fine
but
with it. It's funny.
we're not going to lie about it. She did. I was thinking about the wheels on the planes, the trains, and the automobiles that have been taking immigrant children to cities with black mares. That's actually what she tweeted out in response to this. She wasn't thinking about him in a wheelchair at all when she said it.
No.
It's just, I didn't mean to. I'm watching Gutfeld, and I'm thinking Gutfeld's getting, or his writers rather, Mackey and company are getting lazy, but I like it. He's like, yeah, I'm sure she didn't mean to disparage people in wheelchairs when she called them Hot Wheels, just like I didn't mean to disparage special needs dogs when I called her a stupid bitch.
Yeah, it's just, we've been, the right is so good at coming up with shitty nicknames. We can't be mad about Hot Wheels. It's fine.
No, yeah, definitely, yeah. But I mean, things have got to be looking bleak for her. When a Democrat says, no, it's about context. Like, they're in the shit when they say that.
So check this shit out. Did we cover this?
No.
The stuff under the pyramids?
No.
Look what they think they found under the fucking pyramids. They think there were cities under there.
Why? Why do they think that?
8
that
vertically
where
aligned
Wakanda is?
cylindrical structures were aligned in 2 parallel rows north to south that descend 2,100 feet. They think there were cities under the pyramids.
That's kind of weird, though, isn't it? Given what a pyramid was. That's like, fucking creating a fucking village under a graveyard.
But that's fucking wild.
Why aren't they just assuming that they're supports or whatever the fuck? What makes them think that they're cities?
I would have gone for foundations, yeah.
Because, I don't know.
Oh.
The experts are now confident that a vast city existed under the Gaza pyramids. Or
Really?
Giza, sorry.
Confident. Yeah.
Really? People talking directly to the Daily Mail or the experts?
Yeah. This is like, experts from the Discovery Channel.
Right.
Speaking
yeah.
exclusively.
I'm not
to
saying it
the
was
Daily Mail.
aliens, okay? But, yeah.
Right. It was
was.
Discovery Channel. It's either aliens or Nazis, isn't it? Sharks.
Researchers said they've determined confidence well above 85% that the structures identified beneath the pyramids of Khafre, as well as those beneath the other pyramids, exist. They were wells and chambers.
Nah, I'm not buying it.
I mean, the proof is kind of in the pudding there. This is the scans.
It's not proof, is it? It's just a scat. It could be anything.
The video?
Yeah, well, I mean, look, where's it's a fucking chamber? I think it's full of chambers. I've seen Indiana Jones.
It's very interesting. It's very interesting.
I'll give you interesting, but I'm not buying there was fucking underground cities, mate. Like, we ain't got underground cities now. The Egyptians think they're so fucking special. Oh, look at our pointy ass fucking graves. Shut up. Get a fucking
Here's another
job.
Tesla vandal for you. Here's one guy thinking he's defeating Elon Musk. Look at this. Look at this. Talk about your power wheels.
Yeah. And boom.
Wow.
Man, I think it's got some serious suspension on it.
Yeah, no shit. You try to ram his Mario Kart into a Cybertruck. Yeah.
This is dumb.
So
But,
this
you know,
scene
it's
is called Real Monsters.
I remember that
Babysitter
show.
discovers a child's bed. A monster under a child's bed. They changed the headline. Monster under a child's bed turns out to be real. In Kansas, a babysitter discovered a man hiding under a kid's bed. And it happened where it happened. So the kid was like, there's somebody under my bed, went to the babysitter. There's a monster under my bed, and the babysitter looked, and there was a fucking person there.
I was hoping it was that chupacabra goat sucker thing.
The babysitter, hoping to comfort the child,
Sounds racist.
showing him there was nothing, looked under the bed and came face to face with a man hiding under the bed. There was an altercation. The babysitter and the child were knocked over. He fled the home before the sheriff's office arrived. They identified him. Oof.
Good.
Huh.
Imagine being that fucking kid.
Yeah, right. Fucking hell. You'd never sleep alone ever again.
You want some palate cleansers?
Yes, please.
So Keffels is back.
No.
And you know what Keffels is doing on stream now?
Black guys.
It's not real, by the way.
Playing with a taser?
Yep.
You think it's a phone?
Keffels done fried their brain with $100,000 worth of grifted drug money.
She's not gonna hit herself with that taser, is she? Or stun gun, whatever.
Come on. I want to see it.
I'll stun myself for money?
Yep, that's what they're doing now.
Seems like something I'd do.
Remember when Worski was burning his nipples with a lighter?
Yes, I do.
That's what I'm seeing here.
Oh, Polly, I haven't thought about that in a long time. Well, I mean, that's what content is nowadays, eh? Best meeting online here, guys. Don't watch this shit. Watch this shit.
Yeah, go watch Keffels tase themselves.
A little bit.
Or how about this one? You want to see Ant solving a geometric puzzle?
Oh my god, yes.
Look at this. Look at this shit, dude. They're gonna take over one day.
I mean, taking them a while though, isn't it? Like I could have done it quicker.
But you're not an ant.
I'm an uncle.
God damn it. Well, look, once they figure out the issue, look, they're like, okay, it doesn't fit this way. All right. Up. Swing it through. That took less time than it takes most movers to figure out how to get a couch through a door.
Or a dog with a really long stick.
Yeah. And then finally, last one. Have you guys seen the guy?
Yeah, the morning routine.
This is the best one.
Can someone explain what the tape on the mouth is?
No fucking idea.
All right, okay.
Dope mug.
That is awesome. What the fuck?
How did somebody pitch this to their grandma?
I mean, judging by the mug, she's a cool lady.
Get a job, you loser! I got more bricks than Pablo Escobar!
Hell yeah.
That was amazing!
All right, but that is it for this episode of the AAA. Do you guys have anything you want to show before we get out of here?
Well, despite there not being any Twitchage tonight, there will be Twitchage. I mean, hopefully tomorrow with Sleeping Dogs. And this Sunday, is episode 3, season 3 of the Jackbox Olympics over on twitch.tv/drunkleplays. You're going to want to be there if you want a shot at winning the prize. The prize.
Did you...
What is
did
the
you?
prize?
Did anyone give you fucking repo during this stream?
Oh, I don't think so. New.
Okay, I was gonna say we could stream here in a bit, but anyway. Polly, what do you got?
Got an Noir Bar coming up at midnight. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be awesome.
Very
I already got
good.
the link. It's going live. There it is. Boom. That's right.
And at
That's right.
8 p.m. EST, I have a video going up on Sin and Sass, but that is it, guys. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Thank you for an incredible...
Be there at midnight. Ugh.
Incredible show this evening. Drunkle, where can they find us next?
We're going to be back on Monday on the Drunken Uncle channel at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. EST, 4:30 Central. The Silent Sin.
Fantastic, guys. We will see you all then. Good night.
Every night, all.